I'm glad to talk to you, and I praise the Lord for giving another chance to address you in one of the most important essentials to build our spiritual life, prayer. Prayer is very important in our daily life because prayer gives you new strength every day to overcome the day's problems. Every day we undergo through many troubles, obstacles, and many severe problems in which you don't find a way to come out of it. Here is a question usually arises from our bottom of our hearts. Why I'm going through these sufferings in spite of regular prayers to God? There are 4 reasons behind this question. First one, your sins that you are in. Yes, your sins you are in make your prayers invalid. Remember Samson? When he is in his sin and enjoying it, he did not recognize that God had left him. By the time he recognized it, he was in trouble. Dear, you also may be going through a trouble you wanted to come out of, but you couldn't. And you are praying God since the problem has started. Leave the sin you're in. God is holding a solution for your problem and waiting for you so that if you leave your sin, He is ready to give His solution to you. Second one, faithlessness. This also makes your prayers invalid. God said to ask Him so that He would give you and fulfill all your right desires. We usually ask God many things, but the most important part in our prayer is faith. Remember Israelites, the day when they are about to occupy Canaan, they didn't believe that God is going to give that land in spite of seeing the power of God in every problem they went through till that day. As a result of their faithlessness, none of them, except who kept their faith upon God, entered Canaan. Dear, you also may be asking God to make you come out of your problems you have been facing, but you are not getting a solution to your problem because of your faithlessness. So keep your faith upon the God and believe that you have received the answer for your prayers. God is waiting to answer your prayers if you show your faith upon Him. Third one, asking unnecessary things. Yes, God won't answer you if your desires and prayers are full of recklessness and selfish. I would like to illustrate this with an example. In a kingdom, there was a famine. During the time, 2 people approached king to ask him a favor. The first one asked king to give him food to make their family come out of starving. The second one asked to give him gold to lead a sophisticated and luxurious life. Here, I would like to ask you one question. Whose prayers do you think that king would answer? Exactly, the first one's prayer to give him food which make their family come out of starving. In the same way, God also answers your prayers which are necessary for you. So be careful while asking God, as He is King of Kings. Fourth one, God's time. Yes, God does His miracles in His time so that His name is glorified at heights. Remember an incident that happened in the feast of Canaan. They went through a problem, that is, they ran out of wine to serve guests over there. Jesus waited for His time to come. At last His time came. He turned the water there into the wine, which is tastier than the previous ones. Yes, in the same way, you also may be going through problems, though you are righteous and sinless and faithful in the sight of God. Then don't worry. Here is the good news. God is waiting for His time to come because He wants to give you more than you expected to receive. Prayer is a means for talking to God. He is waiting to hear your voice every day. If you are in a state of not having prayed till today, then start praying to God with the whole of your soul and heart to experience the presence of God with you in your happiness and your sadness. Dear,